ni Sir Jim, we will try to do it online. Kasi at least you would know yung mga common congenital disorders and then kung ano yung dapat ninyong gawin like the management. So, child assessment is very, parang akala niyo it's just simple child, simple things you can give them, but no. Each stage have different toys or different motor development that you have to focus in taking care of the children. For example, so I have here, example, we have our sa 2 months old. For the 2 months old, what by the way, the kit we are using is common kit that we are using in the Philippines is the Denver Developmental Screening Test. For you, this test or stages, try to check it online sa Google. Meron siyang chart. You will see there the different milestones from 2 months old from the newborn to age 12 or 13. So 13 below, accepted pa siya as pedia. So we have also what are the age for infant. So when you say infant, ilan ang age bracket nun?
0 to 6 months.
0
0 to 3.
0 to, diba, newborn. Diba, you're done with the develop, ano to?
Yes.
Diba, na lecture, sa module 1. So, ang 0 to 1, parang refresher na lang ito sa inyo. So, what is the newborn age bracket? It should be from 0 to 1 or 0 to 3?
0 to 3.
0 to 3. 0 to 3. Then from 3 to 6 is? 3 to 6 is your infant. And then 6 to 9 is your toddler. 0 to 9? 6 to 9? 5 to, okay, 0 to 3. 0 to 3 is your newborn. 3 months, 3 months, hindi years. We are talking about months. 3 months to 3 to 6 months is your infant. 6 months to 6 to 12. 6 to 12. Ikaw mo nga yung bracket. 0 to 3 is newborn. 3 months, 3 months to 12 months. Infant, 6 to 12. Then,
0 to 3.
newborn. Na nasa
Nasa buong class mo.
preschool is 1 to 3.
Yes, 1 to 3.
So 6 to
6 years old. 1 to 4. Pre-scholar sila sa 2 to 6.
Minsan, si Gopon, nakakagulo-gulo. Dito naman sa akin, sa rututukan, yung yun. At tuloy ko naman. Oo,
ayun na po. Okay, 0 to 3 is your newborn. Months, months in the years. 3 months to 6.
Infant.
Infant pa rin po siya.
And below
3 months
kasi
to
1 to 2 years.
3 months to
1 month to
1
1
year.
year infant.
Infant.
1 to 2
1 to 2 years old is your toddler. And 2 to 6 is your preschooler. 6 to 12 is your adolescents, pero it's still included, kumbaga pedya pa rin siya. So your age for your pediatric, kasi maybe you will encounter sa hospitals which doctor pwedeng makita ang ganitong age. So it's from 13 years old below, it's still under pedia.
13 years old.
13 years old below. Dito sa Saudi, parang hindi na.
18?
Parang 15, parang 15, oo. Dito sa Saudi. Philippines, 13 talaga ang pa natin.
13.
Pero dito sa Saudi kasi, 15, kasi pwede pa nilang nilalagay ang. So, sa developmental developmental stages for 2 months old, usually what's the developmental is visual. Usually the children are visual. Diba? If you notice that 2 months old, you cannot give a 2 months old with a ball toy. Hindi nila ma-appreciate yan. So you have to focus on the visual communication sa children. So like smiling, gano'n. Diba? Yung mga facial expression, if they try to look at you, they will just stare at you. So they are trying to recognize the face of the caregiver or yung nag-care sa patient. So in that way, they will know and they will have the trust on you as a caregiver. Common also for 2 months old is the rangsacking stage. So the tendency is they always make anything that they hold, they put in the mouth. So what else? For the babies, the head. You have to make sure the head of the baby to secure the safety of the head because it's still not stable. So if you take care of 2 months old baby, kailangan always support the head of the baby. That's why during your infant bathing, how do you hold the baby? What do you call that? Ball hold. Okay? For our 4 months, usually they are able to smile at people that they already recognize. And they also they can already respond to if they are sad or happy. For example, di ba, if you try to communicate with children 4 months old, di ba, yung kunwari pagagalitan ninyo, you will give them the expression of being angry. They can already express the feeling of being scared or they will cry. So 4 months old, that is the cognitive learning. And they are already able to, if you give something to them, they can already grab it or reach anything that you will give them. And they can, this is the age wherein they are, ano nga yun sa Filipino pa natin yung naninilala na siya. So they can already recognize that this person is new. They will try to cry if they don't know the person. So they are familiar with people who they always see. For 6 months old, we have already they can respond to sounds. So for 6 months old, so that's the time you can play the and then words. Mama, mama. Words, any words with one syllable. One or 2 syllables. Yung one lang, common yung that can make a sound. Repeatable. Close open yung 6 months. 6 months. We're still at 6 months. And they begin to start to open the mouth and say, mom, M and B. It's yes, yeah. Ano yan? Ba? Ayan. So they are able to create words with one syllable or sounds. And then they also what's this? The curiosity for 6 months old mag-start na. So anything that they see, they will try to grab it. So anything that's new to their eyes, they will try to reach it. So the time of curiosity for 6 months is starting, and they can already try to start to stand or yung panlang with support. And they can also roll by themselves back and forth. And then 9 months old, that's the time they are very clingy or very to the person only they know. For example, she is used to Rio. So sa kay Rio lang siya. It means yung trust for 9 months old is more than to the person that he is with. So all that kasi na-develop na yung trust. So there is already the trust issues or mga kwan sa 9 months old. So they are already scared with strangers or people they don't.
Yes, that's my trust issue.
Trust issues na yan siya. Diba?
Siyempre, may
I don't
buhay
know
na yan
yun.
eh.
So they will already understand, and that's the time that if you give something, especially if they don't know you, they will say no. No. So no, they will not. So the trust in 9 months old is not like 6 months that you can easily interact or play with the children. So at 9 months old, kumbaga they will be easily get scared, especially to new things, new person. And they can already try to stand without supervision, some children, or they will try to hold lang. For example, this ano to. But make sure as a caregiver the the things surrounding him is stable. It's not easily broken or yung mafo-fall siya. So the safety of 9 months old is very important because this is the time they are trying to explore, to walk, to stand alone. So the fall safety or the fall prevention is very important. For 1 year old, you can already play the peekaboo. So mostly for 1 year old, this is the time you can play the peekaboo. Peekaboo. So what else? They already recognize the mother or the father. For example, they are trying to go leave. They will know that the person is leaving. So ito yung time na they are crying when they are being left. And you can also teach 1 year old for waving. Hello. Ayan, Lionel. Then for what else? For 18 months old, here they can already play with others. So 18 months is 1 year and 6 months. So they can already interact with others. This is the time you can also give them toys like the toothbrush or yung spoon, telephone. They will already try to recognize also what is yung telephone. You can give already the toy telephone. Diba? May mga toys dyan. So yung toys na telephone or yung brush, you can start teaching them about the toothbrush. Ayan. The spoon or the utensils, you can give them those toys also. And they can already follow any verbal commands. Yung one step at a time lang, yung mga short commands. They can try to understand short commands already. And training, training with mga utensils is common to 1 year and 6 months. So you can try to train them with the use of spoon, use of glass, or not the glass, yung plastic cups for children. Then for our cognitive skills naman, ano ito, stages, hindi kasi clear ito na try to search na lang on your mobile, yung Denver 2. There are written for specific ages, what are the toys that you can use for them. That's why by next one we have to discuss
Hindi malabo nga po eh.
ha?
Malabo siya.
Wala po talaga siya. So
Kahit i-zoom mo siya.
I will search for you mas clearer na ano to. And then I will send the link sa chat. Okay. And then we will proceed
Meron na siyang mga
now.
toys na
Applicable to. Kaya lang malabo siya. Applicable for all ages. So then we're in. So, for your infant care, so let's start with the infant care. So, there is difference between the newborn and your infants. When you say newborn, this is from ages 0 to 3. So, usually, what we do in our newborn, when after delivery, we do not immediately bath the patient, the baby, but we will have to check the anthropometric measurements. What are these anthropometric measurements? You have the head, circumference, height, the chest, the weight, and then the height. Okay. What is the normal? Normal head circumference. That is 33 to
33 to
Okay.
35.
And then the normal chest circumference is
Height lang po at saka
height and one
chest,
height.
head to toe.
Okay. So chest circumference is 30 to 33.
Anong ilan ma?
30 to 33 centimeters. This measurement is very important to know.
Ano yun, di ba? Sa chest, di ba ma?
Sa chest. This measurements is important to know after the baby is born. We have your head, chest, and your length, and then the weight. Ano yung sa length? Length, what is the normal length? Usual length is 50.
Sa height, 52.
Ako magsulat ka, hindi ko sinabi.
50 to 56
Sabi
centimeters.
ko, ako magsulat, hindi ako mag-make up.
Ganito lang ba?
Anyway,
Hindi ako magsusulat.
2 point for the weight is 2.52. 3.2 kilograms or 7 pounds. So how would you convert your pounds to? Pounds to 7 pounds, ma'am?
Pounds to
2 kilogram? Ay, kilo?
Measure,
Di ba?
pounds to kilo.
Pounds to kilo?
How to
2.5
convert your pounds to kilo? 2.2.
2.23.
Multiply it. Multiply
Normal
it.
pounds, ma'am? Sa newborn baby?
Sige, let's repeat. For the weight, what is the normal range for the weight is 2.5 to 3 kilograms. Now, how would you convert the pounds? I'm saying, how would you convert the pounds to kilograms? Because some weighing scale will give you pounds, some will give you kilograms.
multiply pounds to
So, you multiply it by 2.2 kilograms. So, 1 pound is equivalent to 2.2 kilograms. Okay? Ma'am, extra. Ha?
Yung 2.5 times sa...
Times
2.2.
Times 2.2.
Times 2.2.
No, 2.5 is kilos na
Ay,
yun.
kilos yun.
So,
Kailangan
kilos
natin
na
ng
yun.
pounds.
So, how would you convert the kilos to
Sa
pounds?
pounds.
You
Divide
have
by
to divide that.
divide by
2.2.
Divide by 2.2.
So let's say kung ang kilos niya is 3 kilos by 2.2.
Oh, divide
So
by
it's 6.
2.2.
Divide? Divide.
From kilos to
Pounds.
pounds. Okay. Para hindi kayo ma-confuse, from pounds to kilos, you have to multiply. Pounds to kilo. From kilos to pounds, you have to
Divide.
divide. Gets? So how would you from centimeter to from inches to centimeter? So what is the measurement for the height, height, the head circumference and your chest? You will use the inches or centimeter? Centimeter. Okay. So how would you change from inches to centimeter?
1 inch.
2.54. 2.5 centimeter. Inches, 1 inch to centimeter. 2.5. Okay? So, let's start.
Pag ginalaw mo dyan.
So during your infant care, if a patient is newborn, if newly born, immediately you have to check the head circumference, chest circumference, the leg, and the weight.
Abbreviation yung una niyo po sinabi about the measurements.
Measurement, it's called anthropometric measurements. So in weighing your babies, make sure that the baby don't have clothes. Wala. So, for example, you cannot just put your baby here na bare ganito siya. So you make sure there is something you can put, but it's not heavy. And then the machine, you can always tear. Pag pag digital siya, matitear mo siya, make sure that it's 0 to get the accurate measurement. Now, when are you going to check the measurement of the baby?
As soon as
Kasi newborn, yes, as soon as paglabas ng baby. So when after 24 hours, sometimes depending on the hospital policy, we have to get again the measurement. When are you going to get the measurement? During your infant care. So since the baby have the clothes, you can do the measurement after you make that you take bath. Oh.
It's not before taking the bath.
The reason why is because we make sure that the baby is not what's this? The thermoregulation of the baby is maintained. Kasi 'di ba, on your bath procedure, 'di ba, you will remove the clothes. 'Di ba, step by step yan siya. It's step by step from the head and then keep the clothes. So if you already expose the child or remove the clothes of the child immediately, there is the tendency that the patient or the baby will develop what? Low temperature. What is the term for low temperature? Hypothermia. So for children or for newborns especially, you have to make sure that the thermoregulation is maintained since they are not yet fully developed. Okay? So during the procedure for infant care, what is the first thing you should do? For the weavers, we have wash your hands. You have to prepare the equipment or the equipment. Please, you're done na? Who already done with the previous infant care? Let's review. Can you prepare the equipment?
Go.
We're in a meeting, ma'am.
Sige na. Please prepare the equipment. Let's see.
Rio, ma'am.
Sige. Prepare the equipment while we discuss. Of course, we have to prepare the equipment and then we have to, what's the A? Announce. So, are you going to announce yourself to the baby or to the mother?
The mother.
Pwede din.
Baka,
To the baby.
because on my previous assessment, they will announce to the baby. How will the baby understand?
Facial expression.
Oh, facial expression. Baby, I am your best friend today. So you have to announce yourself to the mother. Verify. What are the things you have to verify?
You are going to do to the baby.
Okay. Birthday of the mother and of course the baby. Of the baby. So while you verify the mother, mom, your name is? My name is Susan. Oh, Susan, and your baby's name. Why you verify with your baby and the mother? You have also to check the tag or the ID of the mother. Date of birth. Okay. And also you make sure that you have the correct mother and the baby. Okay. So after that, you have to verify, explain the procedure. You will have to inform your mother, the mother that I will be doing my infant care, the bathing of the baby. Then, yes. And then what else after? Weavers, you are ready. You have to show your respect by closing the curtains. Okay. The surrounding is safe. And then do not forget, always, this is always forgotten every time we do the bathing of the baby.
Change the
Turn off the AC. If you cannot turn off the AC, make sure that it is in the lower temperature because of the baby's thermoregulation. So that the baby's thermoregulation is always important. Now, when you are ready, you are prepared with your things, with your equipments, you have to check the temperature. So, ano yung temperature? Your vital signs. Okay. You have to check the vital signs of the baby. What is the normal temperature for the Ah?
37.8.
36?
36 to 37.
36.7.
37.
Now, I have a question. What if when you came to your baby and then you find that the baby is already soaked with dirt or stool or urine, what are you going to do? Yes. So you have to, it's not all the time that you will follow what is. So on your actual scenario, if for example you will be asked by your assessor, what if you find the baby is already dirty, already soaked?
Sa ano?
So you have
sa
to
own natin.
make sure to clean the baby first. And then do not forget to always check the temperature of your water. This is always forgotten. Always the main thing you have to make sure the safety of the baby and the thermoregulation. Since the baby is unable to make themselves safe, diba? Do not leave your babies on the bed. I forget something, I have to take something. What is the tendency if you leave the baby?
Fall.
Baby fall. Fall is not it's a responsibility of the caregiver, the nurses or the nursing. Anybody fall, if there is occurrence of fall, it is always the negligence of the caretaker. Even for adults, not only for infants. Sige, ready na?